Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you a what I eat in a day video, and I obviously don't eat like this every single day, but this video is just going to give you an idea of the food I like to eat on a normal day. For breakfast I had oatmeal with some strawberries and some bananas. And to a pot you want to add some water, your oats, and you just want to mix that together. You want to bring the heat down because you don't want to boil your oats because that's going to overcook them. And I also added some cinnamon because I like the taste of cinnamon in my oatmeal. And you want to cook that until it reaches the consistency you want. And personally, I like my oatmeal to be gloopy and thick. Just cook it depending on how thin or how thick you want your oatmeal to be. I then topped mine off with some bananas, some strawberries, and some chia seeds for some extra omega-3s. I also topped it off with some agave nectar because this is a really good natural sweetener and it tastes really good, you guys. So yeah, that is what I had for breakfast, and I have oatmeal around 4 times a week, just depending on what I'm craving that day, but I really like having oatmeal because it keeps me filled up until lunchtime. So for lunch I had this salad wrap with some balsamic potatoes on the side. So I started off with my potatoes because you're going to be baking them in the oven, so you want to make that ahead of time. I then added some rosemary and some thyme and topped it off with some olive oil. You then want to transfer to a baking pan because we're going to be baking it in the oven for around 10 to 15 minutes, just depending on how high or how low your heat is. And you want to put that aside and start on with your salad wrap. So I decided to cut up some carrots, a cucumber, then I also added some crab sticks to my wrap because I was craving for crab sticks, but I know crab sticks aren't the best for you. So yeah, but I really wanted crab stick that day, so I just decided to add it to my wrap. And of course, a salad wrap wouldn't be complete without the lettuce. I also added some Japanese mayonnaise to my crab sticks because I was really craving for sushi that day, and this was the closest I could get to that. Go back to your potatoes and transfer them to a bowl. You want to add some balsamic vinegar to that as well. And now you assemble your wrap. So I started off with my my lettuce, then topped it off with some carrots and cucumber, and then finally the crab. You want to repeat this step as much times as you want, just depending on how many wraps you want to make, but personally I only had 2 because I wasn't that hungry. But just make as much as you want depending on how hungry you guys are. So yeah, that is basically what I had for lunch, and I have salad wraps several times a week just because they're so easy, so convenient, you can bring them anywhere, and they taste really good, and it also keeps me really filled up. For a snack, I had this like ice cream or smoothie bowl. To a blender, you want to add in some frozen bananas, and you want to make sure that they're frozen because this is what gives the ice cream kind of consistency. And I added around 4 bananas. I then added some frozen strawberries and some frozen mangoes. I also added soy milk as a base to help the fruits blend together. You want to use any kind of frozen fruit you have on hand, but I personally only have these on hand. And you want to blend it until it reaches a smooth consistency and no more chunks are seen, and until it reaches this soft serve ice cream kind of consistency. But yeah, this is really good, and I have this also several times a week because it tastes so good and it tastes just like ice cream. You guys should definitely give it a try. I topped mine off with some chopped almonds for protein, and some chia seeds again. This is a perfect snack for summer just because it beats the heat and it tastes really good and it tastes just like ice cream. You guys should definitely give it a try. You guys will not be disappointed, I promise you guys. I then ate that while watching Pretty Little Liars because I love that show. And for dinner, I went out with a couple of friends because it was one of my friend's 18th birthday and she treated us. And I had this like big flatbread or pizza thing that had salmon, caviar, and creme fraiche. And yeah, that is all I ate today. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I obviously don't eat like this every day, but that is what I ate today. And thank you guys so much for watching my video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!